Hey, what's going on, guys? And here is video two of the nutrition series. So, within nutrition, we always hear about calories in, calories out, and most people kind of have an idea what they're doing. So, I'm going to try to make the process a little easier here, and just basically I'm an advocate, really big advocate for tracking not only my calories in and calories out. I track my workouts. Like I write what I've done through my workouts. I have a calendar in my house, and then every time that I have a workout, I put it there. So I'll be like, oh, I did legs on Monday, or I did cardio and legs on Tuesday, or whatever the heck. But I do that for a couple of reasons. One, I forget what I did. Like, I don't always get sore for my workouts, because I usually get enough sleep and I eat a pretty consistent amount of food, so I don't always get sore. So I can't use my body like, oh, I'm sore here. I'm not gonna do this workout today. So that's one. Two, when I start to feel down about myself, and I'm like, oh, wait, I've worked out 28 days out of 30 days this month. All right, cool. All right, I'm on the right track. I track my actual, I log what I've done in the gym for two reasons. One, I tend to forget what set I'm on when I have to do a lot of sets. So, if you're on set 3 and I think it's set 5, it just helps me track my sets while I'm in the gym. Helps me stay focused. And once again I'm not seeing the results I want to see, or I'm like, okay, my shoulders or whatever are not getting bigger. Let me go back and see what I'm doing, change the exercise up, make some tweaks to my program, and go back to the gym. So I'm really big on tracking. Now, tracking calories is a very good way to stay on point, right? At the very least, it helps you maintain your weight. When you stop tracking your calories and stop tracking stuff and just kind of eyeball it and wing it, I promise you that eventually you're gonna get back to square one, right? So it kind of helps avoid that. Now, it's super simple to track your calories nowadays because we have apps, and the apps help you not only track your calories, but tell you how many calories you need to have per day. The best one that I've used so far is MyFitnessPal. All right, that's the best calorie tracker. I've tried Carbon, I've tried Fat Secrets, I've tried another one called Balance. I always tend to go back to MyFitnessPal. I also like the fact that I can adjust the goals on MyFitnessPal. That not only do I track my calories, but I can also track my macros. So I can be like, okay, I want to have 50% of my calories come from carbohydrates, 20% come from protein, and 10% from fat. So it's really, really adjustable to whatever you need it to do. Okay. Now, you have two ways to eat. You can either be on an eating plan, which is, I think, the best way to do it. So you decide, okay, I'm going to have 2,000 calories a day. You get that information by using your BMR and checking your activity level and stuff like that. There are BMR calculators and caloric expenditure calculators online. Just Google that stuff. It's super simple to use. I think the confusion for trans men becomes okay, well, I'm on T now, and I've been on T for XYZ. Do I use a male or do I use a female? Personally, I would only use the male if I've been on T for a while and I've been active. I've been working out. I've been really hitting the gym hard. If not, use the female. All right, that's just my opinion. You can take it with a grain of salt. So then after you find out how many calories you would need, then you're going to figure out whether, depending on your goal, whether you're going to be a deficit or you're going to be in the surplus. Once again, the apps help you with this. All right. And then you just go tracking your calories, right? So one thing you're going to need to be able to track your calories is you're going to need a food scale, right? So something, it's a small little scale. You can buy it on Amazon or Walmart or wherever and have it at the house. And then you would weigh your food after you cook it, okay? Not before you cook it, after you cook it. So after you cook your food is when you weigh it. And on top of that, when you're putting the information into your caloric tracker, make sure that you say whether it's been cooked or not. So, for example, this morning I had a cup of oatmeal, so I'll put cooked oatmeal. Tell me like how many calories that was and how many carbs and all that. I put that in there. I had 4 egg whites, and then 2 eggs, right? And I just put it all in there, right? And so now, next meal I'm gonna have, it's gonna be 100 grams of rice and then 170 grams of chicken. Same thing. Post cooking, when I put it in my app, that's how I do it. I put it in an app put in the app by saying it was cooked. So I don't put jasmine rice. I put cooked jasmine rice. Trust me, the more details you can add to it, all right, the better it'll come out for you. Let's just say you run into a snag and you can't either find it or the information you can see it's a little issue, it's a little incorrect. So you could still custom make one. Just look at the nutritional label and custom make a data entry for yourself. Or you can choose something within MyFitnessPal or whatever, with their choices that are close to what you're doing. All right, now, I think that pretty much covers it. If you have any questions, let me know. But tracking, I don't care what diet you do, if it fits your macros, if it's keto, whatever. Tracking your calories is the best way, okay, or one of the best ways. I think it's the best way to really stay focused on your goals. All right. And it's also a very good way for you to educate yourself about the foods that you're eating. Sometimes you may think something is good and healthy for you. And then when you do a little research and you're like, oh shit, this is not good for me right now. All right. Or I love this piece of fruit. It's so awesome, but it has way too much calories and way too much sugar for the goal that I have right now. All right. So anyway, that's my tidbit for today. Hope you guys are having a great day. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them in the comment section and I will answer you ASAP.